Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your July you versus them love tarot reading. So Sagittarius, we are looking at you and your person at this time. We're doing an energy check in between the two of you and we're going to see what's going on. So we have two separate tarot decks as well to do two little mini readings. And Sagittarius, I'll be putting you here and your person here, but if you need to switch energies around at any time, please feel free to do that. So we have the Journey of Love Oracle here. So I'm going to get a couple messages for you, a couple messages for them, and then we'll jump into the reading. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male, female, general collective reading. But welcome in Sagittarius, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And if you find this reading heavily resonates for you Sagittarius, there'll be an extended reading which I'll tell you about at the end of this reading. All right, so let's see what we have on your side. Loving all that is, and we have 22, and you want to reduce that, but twos are about choices, decisions, partnerships, and unities, and the light field. And we have 63, which is 9, which is, you know, full circle, almost full circle completion and new beginnings. On their side we have Guardian of the Soul Family, and we have 26, which is 8. 8's infinity, action, travel, and movement. Let's see. Distant Shores, 18, which is 9, which is almost full circle completion, new beginnings. I do feel like they're being distant right now, probably guarding their heart, but they're definitely feeling the soul connection. And then you have the light field. So I think you've been, I heard activated, so you definitely are in the light of a high vibration, intuition, higher knowing. You see the light of the connection, and you're just kind of loving yourself. You're loving the connection, even if I feel like you definitely love them. You love the connection. You love what it's done for you. You know, you feel like you've been activated and you're spiritual. You've risen up to a higher level. So in a way, you feel happy with that, even if you feel they're being distant and kind of guarding themselves. But they do see you as part of, you know, the same soul family, as a soul connection. Okay. I see you in a really high vibration here, Sagittarius, right? So let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see. So we, like I said, we got two tarot decks here. So we have the Sun and Moon Tarot for you, Sagittarius. And then for them, we have the Light Seers Tarot. And I will be mentioning the signs as I see them. So it can be signs and charts people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. All right, Sagittarius. So let's see what we have on your side. Let's see. Emperor. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. 2 of Wands. 6 of Cups. You could definitely feel like maybe you've known this person all your life or for a while. Somebody could have children. But what I got with the 6 of Cups, that you may feel this is like a past life connection. You definitely see them as your emperor, you know, and females can be masculine. That this is destined, it's fated, something to move forward, even though it feels like, or it is like at a crossroads right now, right, where it's not really going anywhere. But you know there's going to be a return here as well with the 6 of Cups. Okay. You know, and I think you're just kind of sitting back and like, okay, I'm going to let them lead when they're ready to, right? Because I just know that this is going to happen. Let's see. So we have Aries, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. So you're coming up in your own energy on this side with the Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Wands. You know you see it in the future. 3 Wands. Right? It's fated. It's destiny. It's meant to be with the Star. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it hasn't happened yet. Page of Cups. So maybe you told this person how you felt. Right? Knight of Wands. So it's like you know they're going to come in, take action. You could be feeling like they're just a little confused right now with the 7 of Cups here. Okay, Sag, so let's keep going on your side and see what else we need to know. Sagittarius, please. What do we need to know? Sagittarius. Let's see. All right, what do we need to know? I feel like your cards are crooked. All right, let's keep going, Sagittarius. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they're holding back, but you're being stable and grounded. Queen of Wands reverse. Again, you're not coming forward. You're going to let them lead, right? Hermit. So you're kind of retracting your energy, right? You're going within. You're doing a lot of work on yourself. But I do see you as a high vibration. Very single, the Hermit. Hangman. Like, you know, this is just a temporary pause, right? We got Pisces, Virgo, Aries. Justice, right? Soul contracts, things meant to be. Somebody could be divorced or maybe going through divorce. Maybe that's at play. But, you know, this could just mean, you know, things are going to work out, you know, getting what we deserve and soul contracts, right? Which is a period of waiting, Seven of Pentacles, through the confusion. But then something's going to move forward very fast. Success, victory, King of Wands coming in brave, taking the lead. Fiery is a match to the Queen. So you're going to let them come forward and you're holding back, right? Which is good. You're not chasing. You're like, yeah, I'm just going to do me. I'm in a high vibration, you know, and it's going to be when it's meant to be, right? Kind of very similar to Leo's reading. So if you have Leo in your chart, or maybe this other person's a Leo, you may want to watch the Leo reading. All right, what else does Sagittarius need to know? Or what do we need to know about your energy? Devil. Ew, I don't like that. Why is that here? King of Wands. Chariot. Okay, we got these energies showing up again. Seven of Cups. So I kind of feel like here, you know, they're having a lot of fear, anxiety, or maybe going through a toxic situation or whatever the case may be. But again, and maybe you go through those bouts of a little bit of fear of like, well, what if they don't come forward, right? But you know they will. Whatever energies they're working out that are in a low vibration, they got to do that. But I do see, you know, taking the lead, coming forward, even though, you know, there's some confusion here. We got maybe coming from a distance too. So we have Cancer, Leo, Capricorn. I would like to see strength come out at some point that does overcome the devil, but we'll see. Five of Cups on your on the bottom of your deck. Again, no more sadness, loss, regrets. The Moon, you know, the new cycle's going to happen. It's a little unsure when, right? And you know they have fear. Five of Swords, they could be feeling defeated, you know, conflicting energies with themselves. But then we have the King of Swords, who could be divorced, widowed, maybe been through some things. And these kings, they're moving. Usually knights are only in movement, but in this deck, the kings are as well. So, you know, taking action, truth, clarity, communication, and then feeling confident, successful, maybe coming in with that offer. Feels a little unsure, discontent at times. Sun reverse. So yeah, I feel like they got more healing to do. Definitely they're having a lot of inner, maybe a little bit of inner demons here, and you kind of know that. So you're like, okay, they're going to work themselves out, right? So I'm going to keep them at a distance, right? And maybe that's what they're guarding you from as they, you know, work through their issues, if that makes sense in some way. All right, so let's do their side. So we have the Light Seers Tarot for their side. So let's see what we have on their side. Sagittarius' person. All right, and we even have another tarot deck for the extended. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit here once we do their side. All right, what is Sagittarius' person? What do we need to know? King of Swords again. So they could be getting help, you know, assistance, guidance, counseling, therapy. But also King of Swords sits in their truth, clarity, communication. Could be divorced. Page of Pentacles, thinking about that offer. So we have thinking about the offer coming in. There's the Six of Wands. We did see that on the bottom of your deck. Success, victory, feeling confident to come in with that offer. An exciting new beginning. So they're kind of fired up about this now, Sag. We got Gemini, Capricorn. Oh, and the Ace of Pentacles. Solid new beginning. Knight of Swords. It may be rushing in fast out of the blue. You may not expect it. Page of Wands reverse, because you probably haven't talked to them in a while. Nine of Wands reverse, meaning they're not struggling anymore. And there's the Queen of Wands. So you have it reversed because you're sitting back to let them take the lead. And here it is with the Queen of Wands taking the lead confidently. I do like that. All right. So, what else do we need to know for Sagittarius's person? What else do we need to know, Sagittarius's person? All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Ten of Swords. So they could have been through some kind of ending here with the Ten of Swords. Hangman, it's just a temporary pause. You got it twice here, almost in the same spot. So just a temporary pause as they, you know, assess, analyzing, putting in the work on themselves, their situation, whatever they're going through. And then look at that, King of Wands, two King of Wands. We saw the Queen of Wands. Now, if we get all the kings, this is the Emperor, which you know they're going to come through and come back as that Emperor. And we all have two kings saying they're almost there. King of Wands, fiery, passionate, brave, confident. Period of self-investment in the Hangman pose as some sort of ending. Probably they've been through some sort of ending. Could be divorce or something else. Legalities, whatever the case may be. But that comes to an end as well, if that's the case. We got Pisces and Leo. I did mention the Leo reading. So here's Leo. I mean, you have Leo over here too. See what's on the bottom. The Sun reverse. Again, they had to do some healing over an unhappy time before love can move forward with the Knight of Cups reverse. So again, holding back, right? But it's about their foundation. They probably experienced some sort of loss or sadness. But I do like the Queen of Pentacles or King, you know, stable, grounded. Or maybe it was a very negative commitment they were in that they left. But they are coming through as single. Nine of Pentacles. So I do like that. All right. I just saw the Lovers. So there definitely is a connection there. Right? And you knew it. And they do feel it because they do have that soul tribe card. Right? All right, Sag. So let's do one more row with more clarifying. And then we're going to talk about the extended. But if it is resonating here, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right. What else do we need to know for Sagittarius? The Fool reverse. So a little bit of a delay, right? A lot they got to work through. They don't want to do anything foolish or come through as a fool. So it's still right now, but, you know, a little bit of a slower energy. Eight of Swords. Yeah, definitely they were stuck in a situation here. But still looking out to the future. And then a period of, I feel like they've went through a period of building, rebuilding themselves. This could be also building on your connection with the Three of Pentacles. So I do still see the leap of faith, but they still, you know, they had to work through their things before doing that, obviously. This could be right now, and this is Aquarius energy. Two of Pentacles. So a lot up in the air, a lot they're working through. Yes, justice plays out for them and whatever that may be. And then we have a big time leveling up here. Growth, expansion, doing things the right way perhaps. Morals, traditions, values, standards, doing things by the book. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, especially if they were in another situation. Temperance. But this is soulmate alignment, healing, patience, balance. Things meant to be at just the right time. Alignment. This is Sagittarius energy. Six of Pentacles. You know, there's that energetic connection between you. the flow of energy between you, balance with the Six of Pentacles. Empress. So there's a brand new beginning. Seeing you as an Empress, right? Having value and worth. The new beginning just on the horizon. And the wheel, you know, it's fate, destiny, divine timing, just the right time. Another Sagittarius card. 10 of Cups. Six of Cups. So yeah, there's a return. There's a return in action. 8 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Again, coming out as single with that Ace of Pentacles, and maybe out of the blue. And then things can move very fast with the Knight of Swords. 2 of Wands, you know, at the crossroads. Okay, can we choose a path now? Pathway is open to love. The lovers, the connection, the soul connection, and strength. Okay. Yeah, we have the devil on your side. I know we've seen it. So yeah, there's strength. Overcomes the devil. Strong, courageous, brave, strong, confident, strong connection, which cannot be denied. Being strong and confident to come through, take the lead. And what love? Because there is a lot of love here. Queen of Cups. Okay. So, Sag, we're going to go in the extended now if that's something you're interested in. We have another tarot deck. We're going to look at the connection between you, everything you need to know between you, here, now, moving forward, advice, guidance, just a deeper dive and look, everything you need to know. And then we have another oracle deck to close out with messages with that as well. So if that's something you're interested in, my Patreon is down below. You can do a one-time purchase, become a member, whatever suits you best. Also down below in the description box is my Etsy shop if you would like a private reading. Many readings to choose from. You can check that out as well. And also down in the description box are my 2 other tarot channels, which you can check out. I have a really small channel where I do pop-up surprise readings. So it's for whatever sign that needs it. And then I pick the reading, what kind of reading it's going to be on that reading too. I just had a Sagittarius one go out for money and career. So if you're interested in that type of reading, you can check that out down below. And you can check those out if you like to. But either way, Sag, I do hope this resonated. If this is where it ends or I see you on the other side, either way, wishing you the best. And I do hope to see you next time.